President of the Farmers and Settlers Association, Wilson Thompson, expressed concerns on the agriculture sector last month, particularly for coffee, where increased fees and charges put in place by the government are affecting farmers.
Right now, the world price for coffee is 10 kina per kilo. That's on the parchment. But right now, if you go to Goroka, the farmers are paid 8 kina. Where did the 2 kina go? The 2 kina is been collected by the government straight off. But in that, that 2 kina excludes the money that the CIC collects. It's called Research and Extension Levy. For every kilogram, they collect 2 toya. And that's the one we're also questioning. Where do they provide? They don't have a research institute.
However, BSP CEO Robin Fleming, in forecasting economic activity for PNG this year, says despite surcharges, coffee has done well on the world market for PNG and hopes that the national general elections will not affect coffee production.
Putting aside the fact there may be certain charges or surcharges being deducted or applied to some of those agricultural receipts, most certainly coffee price is strong and you're likely to see good coffee season this year. Unfortunately, it does coincide with the election, and we're hoping that that election won't disrupt and disturb too much of the coffee harvesting. Some of the other agricultural sectors are also quite positive, and you do see a bit of a two-paced or three-paced economy around PNG and the agricultural-based areas. Retail activity remains strong.
Mr. Thompson shared particular concerns in the decline of coffee production over time as a result of farmers not earning what they expect with the world market price.
What has happened is that coffee production is going down. Like in 1975, we used to have 1 million bags of coffee that used to be produced. And it used to be produced by only 5 or 6 provinces. And we had a population of 2 million people. But now, we have 10 million people, and we've got coffee grown in almost 16 provinces. But the production is not even 1 million. It's gone down to 800,000 was in 2020, and then in 2020 it has gone down to 600,000 bags.
Apart from coffee, production levels for other commodities in the country have also been on a decline.
And in fact, coffee production has gone down. Cocoa production is going down. Rubber production is going down. What else? Coconut has gone down. We don't know where it is. It has disappeared. It used to be a very big, one of the first industries. We used to have plantations, copra plantations and rubber plantations. They were the first crop that were introduced in PNG. But at the moment, we don't see any more copra and rubber. They're gone. And what is happening is the government has taxed it. It's taxing the smallholder farmer. It's just getting everything, so nobody wants to. The coconut trees are standing, but nobody wants to work.
We're looking for, even though the total numbers in employment may not have increased considerably, there's still increasing opportunities for people to be employed across BSP. During the course of this year, we'll be employing an extra 100 to 120 people around PNG. And I'm sure other businesses are in a similar phase where they look to see how they need to structure their workforce to meet that future demand.
Discouraging people, like the government is putting so much money focusing on agriculture, but now in Goroka they know that the world market price is 10 kina, but they realize that they're getting 7 kina. So who would want to go and work in the coffee? So these are the kind of things. So what we need is real data that must come out from the commodity boards, saying that, well, we got 100 million kina that was put into the coffee or into the cocoa. But where is that production? What happened to all that money? Where did it go? So we've got a very big gap that needs to be addressed.
Dennis Orere, National EMTV News.